Have you ever considered the unseen consequences of pornography on your future life? It's a question many of us shy away from, yet it's one that we must confront if we are to understand the profound effects this pervasive media can have. Today, more than ever, pornography is accessible at the touch of a button, subtly weaving its way into the fabric of our society. Yet, behind this seemingly harmless pastime lie a multitude of detrimental impacts, many of which remain hidden beneath the surface, quietly shaping our perspectives, relationships, and lives. Indeed, the issues extend far beyond personal pleasure, spiraling into a web of objectification, addiction, and a distorted view of intimacy. These unseen consequences can leave lasting impacts, altering the course of our future lives in ways we may not even fully comprehend. So let us delve deeper into this topic and explore the impacts of pornography on our lives. Pornography, considered a natural need by many, but is it? We live in a society where the act of self-pleasure is often perceived as a norm, even a necessity. Yet this view is not universal, and it begs the question, is it truly a natural need or a habit formed and fueled by the consumption of explicit content? The prevalence of pornography has led many to equate it with a basic biological requirement. But let's pause and think, is it the same as needing food or water? Or is it more akin to craving for a cigarette or a sugar-laden dessert? We are not here to moralize or demonize, but to encourage introspection. In this digital age, where pornography is just a click away, it's crucial to understand the distinction between genuine human connection and the shortcuts offered by explicit content. The human body is a marvel, but even the most sophisticated machine needs proper care and understanding. As we further explore, let's understand when this natural need crosses the line into addiction. When does the line blur between a natural need and an uncontrollable addiction? It's a question many of us may have pondered. It becomes a concern, however, when it turns into an addiction, a compulsion that one is unable to resist, despite repeated attempts to stop. Now you might wonder, how does one reach that point? The answer lies in the easy accessibility of pornography. It's everywhere, a few clicks away on the internet, portraying an unrealistic world that can be tempting for young minds. This constant exposure can lead to an increased dependency, transforming a natural act into a compulsive habit. Before we know it, the line is blurred and we're caught in the grip of addiction. Recognizing this is the first step towards taking back control. The harms of pornography are manifold. Let's delve into them next. Pornography, a seemingly harmless leisure activity, but what are its real impacts? Imagine a spider's web, intricate and complex, yet destructive and ensnaring. That's how pornography works, trapping us in a destructive cycle of addiction. It starts subtly, with casual browsing, but soon escalates to more explicit material, as the brain craves a higher dopamine surge. This is the first harm of pornography, the addiction. Like any other addiction, it's a relentless cycle that feeds on itself, growing stronger with each indulgence. Then there's the objectification, particularly of women. Pornography portrays women as objects of desire, reducing them to mere tools for sexual gratification. It creates a distorted image of what women should look like, what they should do, or how they should behave, leading to unrealistic expectations in real-life relationships. Furthermore, pornography can pave the way to potential erectile dysfunction. Being constantly exposed to explicit content can desensitize the brain, requiring more intense stimulation to achieve the same level of arousal. This can often lead to difficulties in maintaining erections during actual sexual encounters, causing distress and anxiety. And what about relationships? The harms of pornography extend to them as well. It fosters unrealistic expectations, causing dissatisfaction and discontent in intimate relationships. It can lead to trust issues, feelings of inadequacy, and even breakups. Moreover, the addictive nature of escalating content is another significant harm. As the brain craves more dopamine, it seeks more explicit, sometimes violent or degrading content. This can desensitize individuals to the real-life consequences of such actions, leading to potential harm to oneself or others. But perhaps the most harrowing harm lies in the way pornography can alter our perception of reality. It can blur the lines between fantasy and reality, consent and coercion, respect and disrespect. It can create a distorted image of what sex and intimacy should look like, leading to harmful behavior and attitudes towards others. The addictive nature of pornography has deep-rooted neurological effects. Let's understand them next. Ever wondered how pornography affects your brain? It's a question that merits exploration. You see, the human brain is a complex organ, and one of its key functions is the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that signals pleasure and reward. When you engage with pornography, the brain's reward center lights up, releasing a rush of dopamine. But here's the catch. The more you stimulate this reward pathway, the more it demands. In essence, you're teaching your brain to crave the quick, intense pleasure that pornography provides. As time passes, the brain grows desensitized to these dopamine spikes, requiring more explicit content to achieve the same level of satisfaction. This is the spiral staircase of addiction. It's a bleak picture, isn't it? But knowledge is power, and understanding the neurological underpinnings of pornography addiction is a crucial step towards addressing it. The effects of pornography can lead to dangerous outcomes. Let's discuss them next. Could pornography lead you down a dangerous path? It's a question that bears repeating. The dangerous potential of pornography inspiring illegal acts cannot be ignored. Instances of explicit content replication have been reported, leading to severe consequences. It's a slippery slope, with the line between fantasy and reality often blurred. Major companies are facing ongoing lawsuits, a testament to the legal repercussions that can ensue. But remember, it's not all doom and gloom. Yet there is hope. Let's discuss how the brain can heal after quitting. Is there hope for recovery after quitting pornography, you may ask? The answer is a resounding yes. Our brains are remarkably adaptable. This is known as neuroplasticity. When we quit viewing pornography, our brains begin to reset, repairing the dopamine receptors that were overstimulated. As these receptors regain their normal function, you may find life's simple pleasures more enjoyable again. So while the journey may be challenging, the reward is a healthier, more fulfilling life. Let's summarize what we've learned today and reflect on it. So how does pornography affect your future life? We've explored this question in depth today, unraveled the unseen consequences, the harms, and the potential for addiction. It's clear that the impact of pornography reaches far beyond the screen, seeping into relationships, mental health, and even our brain chemistry. Yet, we've also discovered hope, a silver lining in the form of recovery. Our brains have the capacity to heal, to reset, and to relearn healthier patterns. So yes, there's hope for a brighter, more enjoyable future, free from the shackles of pornography. Your journey may not be easy, but remember, you're not alone. Many have walked this path before you, and many will follow. Share your thoughts, stories, or opinions. Your voice matters. It could be the beacon of hope someone else needs to hear. We encourage you to subscribe for more content and share this video to raise awareness. Let's make a difference together.